morning.
I cannot hear you. Good morning, Jeanette.
Good morning.
Saturday morning. What are you doing here? How many of you really want to change your lives? How many of you? And for those of you who are not raising your hands, what are you here for? Well, I'm very honored to be here at the company's regional meetings, and thank you for Brad and Kathy for putting together such a wonderful event. I have been thinking, what can I bring to the table this morning to help many of you here at the audience? Many of you are here for the very first time. Welcome to the family. And I'm sure some of you just joined very recently, just start climbing the ranking. And I know that there are some of you are here, have been here for a while. But if we all show up Saturday morning, I think there's one common patterns that we have. That is, we want more. Do we want more?
Yes.
Do we want more?
Yes.
Let me ask you, many of you heard about diamond lifestyle. Why everyone wants to be a diamond? I think it is the freedoms that they have been looking forward to. That you can not only help other people, but in the meanwhile, you get to enjoy the payout, the flexibilities that come with the business. So the topic today I'm going to share is called Diamond DNA. How many of you really want to have the diamond DNA in them? Okay? I think what I refer here about diamond is not the ranking. Many of you get to diamonds. That's beautiful. But for those of you who want to become a diamond, you need to have the diamond DNA in you before you can climb to the diamonds. Because the true diamond is not like with the ranking, not the title. The true diamond is the spirit that comes from within. If you don't have enough rejections, you cannot be a diamond. So rejection is a good way on the way to diamond. If you don't have some confusions along the journey, you cannot be a diamond. But throughout the journeys, I learned the up and downs that we have to go through. There are nutritions to feed us to become a true shining diamond inside out. So I put together this PowerPoint yesterday. I know many of you are Chinese here. 很多中国人是不是？
是。
中国人大家好。
好。
So I put together both language so that you can understand much better. Because the reason I'm here today is to bring some of my experience in the last 9 years of this journey so that you can find something to take it with you to build your diamond dream. So, to me, in order to become diamond, you need to have 2 hot buttons. There are 2 hot buttons on you. And today, I don't want to preach you to tell you all these philosophies. I just want to bring what's from me inside personally. What takes me to become diamonds? What takes me to be a top? To truly help you to see the clarity in your journey of building Jeanette's business. So the first button that you have to ask yourself, you have to hit yourself, is you need to be true to the role you play in this journey. Whatever the role you play, choose carefully. Once you make that decision, make sure your action match with your choice. The second hot button is to really think deep. Why are you here today? Why you attend the meetings? Why you go out there to conduct the meetings, to share Jeanette's business, to share Jeanette's product with your prospects? Because you know there must be something that is meaningful in this platform. Because if you don't in this journey, you cannot go all the way to the top. So I hope today, take these two questions with you, and I'm going to share with you more in details. First of all, be true to the role you play. There are 3 roles in this business you can choose. Of course, the first role is become a consumer. How many of you know me for a few years? Do I look like this a few years before? Thank you. So that is a benefit for not to have so much good looking when you first building Jeunesse. Because the product will definitely do the work. And for many of you, if you want to become to have a better health, to have a better outlook, you want to be a consumer? Of course, that's what Jeunesse is here for. But if you want to have a little bit more, just now I think one of the diamond directors shared, all she wants to do is to have $500 extra by building this business. For those of you, if you say, you know what, I am not allergic to US dollars. I want to have a little bit more to help myself and my family. And you can choose the second role. That is to become a business builder. But be careful with this term. Because today I feel too many people do not define this role carefully. If you work for 1 hour to build Jeunesse business, you are a business builder. But if you truly want to get to the top, to make big impact to the lives around you, you cannot become a business builder only. You need to do more. So what I suggest for those of you really want to make an impact to your lives, I would suggest you to choose the third role, which is a successful entrepreneur. So for those of you really want to have big paycheck, a business builder will not help you get there. Yes, you will get some petty cash every month. You can take your sweet time. That is totally okay. One thing I love Jeunesse is there is no quota. Based on your time, based on your interest, based on your desire, you can choose your own pace to do this business. But if you want to become those diamonds, bling bling diamonds, to truly enjoy the freedom of our lives, you need to be a successful entrepreneur. Do you agree? Yes. And what are the successful entrepreneurs in the marketplace you see, in any industry? Doesn't matter in network marketing industry or in any traditional business. You look at those business CEOs, what do they do? What have they put in to really get to what they want? One of my idols. How many of you drive Tesla? Raise your hand. I love Elon Musk. Is he handsome? Is it just me? Oh, I love Elon. If you want me to attend any meetings, you tell me Elon is there, I'll be the first one lined up. I mean, look at him. Is he a successful entrepreneur? He wants to change lives. Everything he can think of is to build his dream. And there's no difference than us building Jeunesse dream. If you want a big outcome, you need to make big efforts. Is this fair? It is fair. There's no right or wrong, trust me. If you choose want to be an ad consumer, great. You get to enjoy the benefit of the product. If you say, I don't want to have any pressure, I want to build at my own pace, so I choose to come to the meeting once a while, I choose to share the product and the business once a while, that's okay. You become a business builder. You build a business sometime, you will get your paycheck sometimes. But if you truly want to have an extraordinary lifestyle, the only way to go is to become a successful entrepreneur. And with such a beautiful platform, no boundary physically, with this generous compensation plan, you don't need 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, like the traditional business industry, to get to the top. If you truly be true to the role you choose and match with your action, you can get to a successful entrepreneur position in just a few years. So this is the first hot button that you have to ask yourself. The second hot button, I prepared 3 questions for many of you who are considering if you want to choose gymnastics as your career. And these are the very simple 3 questions, down to the earth. There's no right answer, there's no wrong answers. The first question is, I cannot see. Why am I involved in this business? Why are you here this morning? Why you do this business? It's not the ranking. It is what can this platform do to your families. If you don't have this number 1 question, don't start this business. Because when you go out there, when you pick up the phone, when you go out to meet the prospect, to see your team members, you need to have that purpose inside you to do the work. The best meeting is not the fancy word. The best presentations are not the presentation skills. But the best presentation is something coming from your heart and people can feel you mean what you say. So, ask yourself, what am I doing this? Put a sense of purpose. You can have your dream board. Put on the pictures of your loved ones. If I put in so many hours a day, in a short period of time, what would my actions impact the loved ones on the dream board? The second question is, ask yourself, what lifestyle do I want in 1 to 2 years? If you are not happy with what you do day in and day out, close your eyes. Ask yourself, in 1 to 2 years, what kind of lifestyle do you want to have? When you go on vacation, do you want to choose any destination that you want? When you book the air ticket, you no longer need to book your ticket Thursday night to find the cheapest price because you want to take a business class with your family. When your children want to go to special school to build their dreams, will you be able to say, honey, any school you want to go to because mom and dad can afford it? How many of you want that kind of lifestyle? The freedom. So ask yourself, because if you go out do the work, we need to have a payout. We need to have that red carrots to keep us going. The third question you need to ask you, if you don't do any changes right now, the dream, the life quality you want to have in question number 2, will it be realized? Don't underestimate the power of this exercise. Because if you don't do any changes, you continue to go to work, you continue to do the pace that you are doing it right now, and you know you are not going to have the new lifestyle you want to have. You know you need to make a change. That's simple. Gymnastics is not for everyone. Don't you agree?
Yes.
If you don't have the desire to want more, just use the product. But I can say many of us in this room, we all want more. That's why we show up Saturday morning. So be true to yourself. Go through this exercise. Because I'm glad I did this. Not only for myself, but also with the team. Because to build this business, it's very important to have the clarity. You don't just want to be busy. You don't want to just take rejection. You don't want to run around hopping meeting after meetings. You need to have that sense of clarity deep in your heart that you know by going through this journey, that is the destination I will go. I will get there in 1 to 2 years. One thing I love about this business is it brings hope to people. Hope is only 4-letter words, but it's priceless. I used to be a working professional. That means I'm a W-2 employee. I work hard, but I don't see the hope. Why? Because I'm building the dreams for other people, but not for myself. But with Jeunesse, I see hope. I see the possibilities that any ordinary individual, it doesn't matter if you have any sales experience or not. It doesn't matter if you have done any of this kind of business before or not. It doesn't matter if you have a college degree or not. But if you only have that burning desire to want more for you and your family, that can be delivered in this platform. So should we clap our hands? Give a round of applause to Jeunesse Global. Prior to Jeunesse, I spent about 10-15 years experience in the financial service industries. I served many rich clients. And I witnessed it is not too difficult to become rich people. But I realized one thing. To define a person's value is not by the checking account balance in their accounts. The true wealth is not only you make yourself wealthy, but you have that ability, you have that privilege to make an impact on other people's, to bring hope to other people's. To me, that is a true wealthy individuals. And I'm glad all of us in this room, we can be that true wealthy individuals. Do you agree? Yes. Okay, so what is the diamond DNA? Having said that, remember, you don't want to act like a diamond until you reach your 1,000 cycles. To become a diamond quicker, you must start to think like a diamond to act like a diamond. So I summarize a few key points that I see the true diamonds, what's in there. The first thing, foremost, the most, is to have a clarity. You gotta know why you are here, why you need to have a busy schedule, why you need to take the rejections, why do you need to handle so many meetings? Because you need to have the clarity to know I'm doing this to have a better lifestyle for me and my family in a short period of time. So have a clarity. Second, after you know why you are here, whatever you want to get to there, the tools, resources are here. Keep it simple. The company, the team already put together wonderful events, wonderful tools. You don't need to reinvent the wheels. Just copy. Copy is free in our business. I see many diamonds climb to the top. people, if you have not been to you work hard, but you have not got to the diamond ranking yet, sometimes maybe we want to revisit ourselves to keep our thoughts, to keep the method we conduct the business simple. I see many people, many housewives who never worked before, they get to diamonds. And I know many professionals think, how can they be? I have a more experience in the business training. How can they become diamonds sooner? Because they surrender themselves. I look back, the turning point of my business is when the moment I choose to surrender myself, that is the time I start to shine. So surrender ourselves, adapt to this new business environment. Because if you want to adapt to the Jeanette's paycheck, you need to adapt to the way we do business. Is that simple? Fair, right? Okay. The third DMA we need to have is to have the determination. This is not a business to do it sometimes. Once you set the goal, once you have the clarity to truly know why you are here, I don't look at left, I don't look at right. I only put my eyes on my goals. That's it. Goals is very powerful. I sometimes ask the team members, the leaders on my teams, who produce the most. I say, how many hours you are involved in Jeanette? How many hours you are involved in Jeanette? Do you know their response? Yvonne, I didn't count. Other than sleeping, everything I think, everything I do is all about Jeanette. I think that's what happened to Elon Musk as well. So when you have a burning desire, you can get to the top. The fourth DNA is prepare to receive abundance. This is a journey. This is not a short-term journey. This is a marathon. There will be some obstacles. It's part of the deal. Learn to embrace it. But don't forget, there are also abundant payouts comes with this journey. Not only the US dollar, not only the weekly commission, but also the friendship, the lessons. You build yourself to a much better person. All those, to me, are the gift come with this platform. Last but not least, we all know. You think diamonds are lucky? They are lucky. But the reason they are lucky, because they work hard. The harder you work, the luckier you get. I count the blessings. I'm very blessed. I never done this business before. I never done any of the network marketing business before. And I may not be the fastest person on this platform. But I know throughout this journey, I have the clarity to know why I'm here today. I'm here at the first phase of my business. I'm here to make dollars. I love making money. There's nothing wrong with that. I love the thrill of making money. But as now I move to a different phase of my business, the reason I'm still work hard, even harder than before, because I'm here to serve. I'm here to help the team so that they can also have a vehicle, have the belief to realize their dream. In closing, I want to give this gift to every one of you in the audience. This is not a journey to compete with anyone else. If someone else climbs to the top sooner, so what? I have my own journey, because only I know why I'm here today. If someone gives you frustrations, if someone attacks you, so what? I know to constantly correct myself I know to constantly learn to be a better person. But outside of that, you cannot control. This is people's business. So the gift I want to give to every one of you today is the only race is with yourself. You are a diamond. You are a diamond in your heart. This is an inside job. It's not about the outside job. How many sales, how many meetings you conduct. No. Once you go through the exercise, the 3 questions, once you have the clarity about why you are here, trust me, you are a diamond already. So with that, I want to once again thank you, the corporate office, to put together such a beautiful event, and I hope to see you at the top. Thank you.
Wow, let's hear it for Yvonne.